Hey everyone, welcome back to the Personal Growth Talks podcast. I'm Jason, your host.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. Thank you for joining us today. We're so excited about this episode because we're talking about something powerful, the mindset of successful people.
Yes, when we hear the word success, we often think about money, fame, or big achievements. But behind all of that, there's something even more important, the mindset.
Exactly. A success mindset means the way successful people think. It's their attitude, their beliefs, and how they see challenges, goals, and even failures.
Right. And here's the good news. This kind of mindset is not something you're born with. Anyone can learn it, practice it, and grow it over time.
That's so true. A success mindset helps you stay strong when things get hard. It helps you believe in yourself even if others don't. And it keeps you moving forward when you feel like giving up.
Today, we're going to talk about what this mindset looks like. We'll share real ideas, stories, and tips that you can use in your daily life.
So whether you're a student, starting your career, or working on a personal dream, this episode is for you.
Let's get started and explore the powerful thinking that successful people use every single day. All right, let's talk about one of the most important parts of a success mindset. Believing in yourself, even when no one else does.
Yes, Jason. It's easy to believe in yourself when everyone is cheering for you. But real confidence shows up when people doubt you, and you keep going anyway.
That's so true. Many successful people started with no support. Their friends or even family didn't believe in their dreams, but they believed in themselves. And that made all the difference.
Absolutely. Think about people like Oprah Winfrey or Elon Musk. At some point, others said they weren't good enough, but they didn't stop. Why? Because they trusted their own vision.
Exactly. Believing in yourself doesn't mean you think you're perfect. It means you trust that you can learn, grow, and figure things out, even if you make mistakes.
Right. And this kind of belief grows stronger when you take action. The more you do, the more confident you feel. It's like building a muscle.
That's a great way to put it, Julia. Confidence is not magic. It comes from showing up, trying, and learning from each step.
And if people laugh at your ideas or tell you that you'll fail, just smile and keep going, because your belief in yourself is more powerful than their doubts.
Exactly. You are the author of your own story. And every successful person started as someone who simply refused to give up.
So if you're listening right now and you feel alone in your journey, remember this. Your belief in yourself is your biggest strength. Don't let it go.
Beautifully said, Julia. Now let's move on to another powerful part of the success mindset, having a clear vision and big goals. So, Julia, let's talk about the next powerful trait in the mindset of successful people, having a clear vision and big goals.
Yes, every successful person starts with a clear idea of what they want. They don't just hope for success, they picture it. They see it in their minds first.
Exactly. Vision is like a map. If you don't know where you're going, how will you get there? Successful people take the time to imagine their future clearly.
And once they have that vision, they set big goals. Goals that may seem scary, but they don't let fear stop them. They break those big goals into smaller steps and take action every day.
That's the key. Big dreams need daily effort. And here's something important. Your goal doesn't have to be perfect from the start. You can adjust it as you grow.
Right. But the main thing is, you need to start. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start with what you have, where you are.
I love that. And you know what I've noticed, Julia? People with a strong vision are more motivated. When things get tough, they remember why they started.
Yes, their vision gives them energy. It reminds them of their purpose, especially when the journey feels long.
So, if you're listening right now, ask yourself, what is my big dream? And then start turning that dream into clear, written goals.
And remember, your vision is personal. It doesn't have to match what others want for you. It's about your life, your values, and your dreams.
Well said, Julia. All right, let's keep this momentum going. Next, we'll talk about something that keeps all successful people moving: daily discipline and consistency. All right, now let's talk about one of the most important habits of successful people: daily discipline and consistency.
Yes, Jason, this is where many people struggle. Having big dreams is great, but turning them into reality takes daily effort, even when you don't feel like it.
Exactly. Discipline means doing the right thing, even when it's hard. Successful people don't wait for motivation. They build habits that push them forward every single day.
Right. They don't just work when they're in the mood. They create a routine and they stick to it. And that's what helps them grow little by little over time.
There's a quote I love: "Success is not about doing one big thing. It's about doing small things well, every day." That's what consistency is all about.
I love that quote. Think about it. Working out for one day won't make you fit, but doing it a little every day, that changes everything.
Exactly. And this applies to anything: learning, saving money, building a business, improving your mindset. Success comes from showing up daily, even when it's boring or uncomfortable.
And here's something important. Discipline doesn't mean being perfect. Some days will be hard, but successful people get back on track quickly. They don't give up after one bad day.
Yes! One mistake doesn't mean failure. The real power is in staying committed. Progress is not about speed. It's about consistency.
So if you're listening and you struggle with staying consistent, here's a tip. Start small. Choose one habit and do it every day. Over time, you'll build confidence and momentum.
That's solid advice. Remember, you don't need to be extreme. You just need to be consistent. Success isn't sudden. It's a result of small actions repeated over time.
Beautifully said. Now that we've covered discipline, let's move on to another important mindset: embracing mistakes and choosing growth over perfection.
Now, Julia, let's talk about something that often holds people back: perfectionism. Many people are afraid to make mistakes, but successful people see things differently.
That's right, Jason. Successful people know that growth is more important than being perfect. They understand that making mistakes is part of learning.
Exactly. If you're always trying to be perfect, you'll be afraid to try new things. But when you focus on growth, you welcome mistakes because they help you improve.
I love that. It's like a child learning to walk. They fall so many times, but they don't stop. They fall, get up, and try again. That's the growth mindset.
Great example. And think about this: every expert was once a beginner. No one becomes great without failing, learning, and trying again.
Yes, but sadly, many people give up after one mistake. They think, I failed, so I'm not good enough. But successful people think, I failed, so now I know what to do better.
That's a powerful shift. Mistakes are not the end. They're part of the journey. If you're not failing sometimes, it probably means you're not pushing yourself enough.
Exactly. Growth means being okay with feeling uncomfortable. It means saying, I don't know this yet, but I'm willing to learn.
So if you're listening and afraid to make mistakes, don't be. Every step forward includes a few stumbles. It's normal. It's human. And it's how success is built.
Well said, Jason. Let's now talk about something else successful people do well: staying focused and avoiding distractions.
All right, Julia. Let's talk about something that's a real challenge these days: staying focused and avoiding distractions.
Yes, Jason. With phones, social media, notifications, and so many things happening around us, it's easy to lose focus. But successful people know how to protect their attention.
Exactly. Focus is like a superpower in today's world. While most people are jumping from one thing to another, successful people choose what matters and stick to it.
They understand one simple truth. You can't do great things if your mind is always somewhere else. They block time, create routines, and remove things that steal their focus.
That's so true. And here's something I've learned. Every yes is also a no. When you say yes to distractions, you're saying no to your goals.
Wow, I love that. It's a reminder to be intentional. Ask yourself, is this helping me move forward or pulling me away from what really matters?
Right. Successful people often say no to a lot of things. Not because they're rude, but because they value their time and energy.
Yes, and they also create focus habits, like turning off their phone while working, using a timer, or working in quiet spaces. Small changes, big results.
And let's not forget, focus isn't about working all the time. It's about working with attention when it's time to work, and resting when it's time to rest.
That balance is important. If you're always distracted, try this. Choose one task, set a 30-minute timer, and give it your full attention. You'll be amazed by how much you can get done.
That's a great challenge for our listeners. Try it today. Now, let's move into another powerful success mindset, having a strong work ethic and taking responsibility. Now, let's talk about another key mindset of successful people, having a strong work ethic and taking responsibility.
Yes, Jason. Successful people don't wait around for someone to push them. They have discipline, they take action, and most importantly, they take ownership of their lives.
Exactly. A strong work ethic means showing up, doing your best, and not making excuses. Even when no one is watching, they stay committed to their work.
Right. They don't say, "It's not my fault," or "I can't because of this or that." Instead, they ask, "What can I do to change this?" That's taking responsibility.
And when something goes wrong, they don't blame others. They look at themselves first. That mindset is powerful because it gives them control to grow and improve.
Yes, it's easy to blame, but blaming doesn't solve problems. Taking responsibility means you learn from mistakes and take action to do better next time.
And a strong work ethic is not just about working hard, it's about working smart, being reliable, and always trying to grow.
Exactly. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room, but if you're the one who works with heart, shows up every day, and takes full responsibility, you'll stand out.
Well said, Julia. So if you want to succeed, build this mindset. No excuses, no shortcuts. Just honest effort day by day.
And always ask yourself, am I doing my best? That one question can help you grow faster than you think.
Powerful advice. Now, let's talk about how successful people stay strong during tough times. They stay positive even when life gets difficult. Julia, we've all been through tough times. Life isn't always easy. But one thing that stands out in successful people is this: they stay positive, even when things get really hard.
That's so true, Jason. Life will always have challenges, failures, rejection, stress. But how you respond to those moments is what makes the difference.
Exactly. Successful people don't pretend everything is perfect. They feel pain and disappointment too. But they choose to stay hopeful. They keep looking forward.
Yes, and this doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means facing problems with the belief that things can get better and that they have the strength to handle it.
Right. They train their minds to focus on solutions, not just problems. They ask, "What can I learn from this?" Or, what's one small step I can take today?
And they often use simple tools to stay positive, like practicing gratitude, writing down small wins, or spending time with supportive people.
That's a great point. Gratitude changes how you see things. Even in tough times, there's always something to be thankful for. That mindset helps you stay strong.
And remember, being positive is not about smiling all the time. It's about believing in yourself and your future, even when today feels heavy.
Exactly. So, to our listeners, if you're going through something hard right now, know this: you're not alone. Keep going, stay hopeful, and trust that things will get better.
Well said. And now, let's look at another powerful success mindset: learning from others, especially mentors and role models.
Now, let's talk about something many successful people do. They learn from others, especially mentors and role models.
Yes, Jason, no one becomes successful completely alone. Behind every successful person, there's usually someone who guided them, inspired them, or helped them grow.
That's true. Mentors can be teachers, coaches, family members, or even someone you admire from afar. They help you see what's possible and give you honest feedback.
And role models show you what success can look like. When you see someone who has already done what you dream of doing, it gives you hope and a path to follow.
Exactly. It's like having a map. You still have to walk the path, but you're not completely lost. You can learn from their experience instead of making every mistake yourself.
Right, and successful people are always curious. They listen, read, ask questions, and never assume they know everything. They're always learning.
That's such a powerful mindset, being open to learning. Even people at the top of their game keep growing. They know that the moment you stop learning, you stop improving.
Yes, and mentors don't have to be famous or perfect. Sometimes just talking to someone who's one step ahead of you can make a big difference.
That's a great point. And with books, podcasts, and videos, you can even learn from people you've never met. Their stories and lessons can still inspire and teach you.
So if you're listening today, think about this. Who inspires you? Who can you learn from? And how can you apply their lessons to your own life?
Exactly. Learning from others doesn't make you weak. It makes you wise. Now, let's move to our final tips on how you can start building a success mindset today. All right, Julia, we've covered a lot today. Before we finish, let's share some quick final tips for anyone who wants to develop a success mindset.
Great idea, Jason. First tip, start small, but start now. You don't need to make huge changes all at once. Take one small, positive step every day.
Yes, and tip 2. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people. The people you spend time with affect your mindset a lot.
Exactly. Tip 3. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. Every step forward is a win and builds your confidence.
And tip 4, keep learning. Read books, listen to podcasts, and never stop growing your knowledge and skills.
Finally, tip 5. Be patient and kind to yourself. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey with ups and downs.
Beautifully said, Julia. Remember, building a success mindset takes time, but it's worth every moment.
Yes, so keep believing in yourself, stay focused on your vision, and keep moving forward every day.
Well, Julia, that brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope everyone listening feels inspired and ready to start building their success mindset.
Absolutely, Jason. Remember, success is not about being perfect or having it all figured out. It's about believing in yourself, working hard, and never giving up.
That's right. You have the power to shape your future with your thoughts and actions. Every big achievement starts with a simple choice: to keep going.
So no matter where you are in your journey, keep pushing forward. Embrace challenges, learn from mistakes, and celebrate every small victory.
We believe in you, and we're cheering you on every step of the way. Your mindset is your greatest tool. Use it well.
Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more episodes of Personal Growth Talks podcast.
See you next time, and remember, your success story starts with your mindset.